What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do some shopping for silver. So basically I'm going to go look at some silver. Is anything worth purchasing from the large silver resellers like Apmex, SD Bullion, Monument Metals, so on and so forth? And is any of that stuff worth buying and then putting that on eBay to resell? So this is typically what someone like myself kind of goes through. Obviously we need to source from large dealers or local coin shops. It all depends on what you are looking to flip. So, and I mean, this can also help someone that's stacking, if there's current sales and things like that. And no one else is talking about this. No one, and if they are, they're talking amongst themselves so that they can then do their own auctions and resell to you guys for ridiculous prices to support their channels, which there's nothing wrong with that. I'll never do that because I don't feel comfortable taking people's money. I'd rather use a venue like eBay that is safe for all of us, and it's never worth. Like seriously, if I sold one of you guys a silver coin and you say you never got it, and I have no proof that you never got it, and it just becomes a big fight, it's not worth the time and energy. So I do recommend eBay as a safe haven for both buyers and sellers. Anyways, so I'm on Apmex's website, and I was just checking out their deals, and they happen to have Canadian BU silver dollars ranging from 1958 to 1967. Now, each silver dollar, because it's 80% silver, is 0.600 troy ounce silver. So to get a full silver dollar for $16.44, that's not bad. That's $1.99 over spot. It's pretty darn cheap. So to put that in perspective, silver today is $24. That's like if you found a 1 ounce silver round for $26. You'd probably buy it, especially if it was in beautiful condition, And but in this case, this is a little different. This is a numismatic type of coin. It's very interesting what has happened with these. I have not bought BU Canadian silver dollars to purchase and resell in quite some time. I think I did it earlier this year, maybe it was last year, and I did really, really well. I did do a video on it. I made hundreds and hundreds of dollars just buying out collections from other sellers on eBay and then flipping each coin individually. So I bought I buy like 20 at a time, and then there were some key dates and things. I definitely learned a lot. I don't think you'll get key dates, especially 1958, 1967. I think those are all the common dates. But for $16.44, and if you buy over $200 worth, that is going to get you something pretty decent to resell on eBay. So let's just go and look at a 1958 Canada silver dollar, and let's just type in BU to kind of get the search a little more clear here. And we're going to do best match. Not a ton of these for sale. There's only 15. To me, that doesn't seem right. It's very strange. Maybe we're like not in the right area here. There we go. There's some more. Sometimes you have to play around with eBay to get stuff going. So interesting enough, Apmex themselves will sell a 1958, and it's more of a commemorative one. Well, not commemorative, but whatever. It's got this totem pole thing. It's pretty popular coin. I've resold this before. So Apmex themselves is selling it for $26.12. This specific coin on eBay. So it's interesting if you were to order this for $16, basically $10 off the price. It does say it's possible you can get a 1958. The question is, would you get a 1958? It's possible. I don't think if they're doing this type of price, that means they have a lot to get rid of. And this is a BU one, and their advertisement on eBay is it could be AU or BU. Is there a huge difference in AU and BU? Probably, to someone that you're eventually going to resell at the very end. So let's check to see what recent ones have sold for, because what someone asks doesn't really matter. I always like to check recent comps. So yeah, if you got a 1958, someone bought one recently from the UK. They spent $29, $37 plus 11. This is it's pretty common to see listings in Canada. Here's a regular 1958, definitely worn for $26 with shipping. Here's a graded one. Obviously, those can go for big bucks. The Canadian dollars are a little different too. You can get proof-like, even though they're not proof-like, you can get proof-like type looking coins. And if you get a proof-like designation like this one, proof-like 65, even this is an old, very old holder, you can get some nice money for it. But they look like they're going for about $30, $25 with free shipping. So even as a collector, if you were to pick something like this up for $16.44, I mean, that's a really good deal. Now let's see what else Apmex has going on for deals. I try and stay away from like this type of stuff. So like if it's just like a 1 ounce random silver round, especially if it has Apmex on it. I mean, it's cool that if you're into stacking, you can get that for whatever, $2 over spot, good for you. But if you're into reselling, unless you buy this when it's down to like $20, you get it for 22, and you buy 100 of them, and then you walk into your coin shop and spot's 26, and they're paying you spot. Okay, you made $4 a coin. Is this something I shouldn't say coin because it's not a coin, $4 per ounce of bullion. Is this something you can make $4 on eBay on? Probably not. So this would be really tough to resell on eBay because you have to take in consideration all the fees. Plus you got to package it. You got to spend money on packaging and ship it to someone. So don't play around with reselling bullion. You're going to lose. You will not beat these big boys. You will not beat local coin shops. You will not beat, a massive reseller on YouTube, like Vermilion Enterprises. That's all they do. I mean, they do some numismatic stuff too, but their bullion buying and selling power will crush you every time. So the only real way to make money with bullion is if you time it right, which is like kind of like anything, right? So you'd have to buy this low, which today's pretty low. But if you notice, in order to get it for $2 over spot, you have to buy 500. So you'd have to buy 500 of them. You would hope that silver would go up to 30. Walk in your coin shop. If premiums are still super low, make $4 times 500. That'd be great. You'd make $2,000. That'd be awesome, right? But that's not real life. And to buy 500 of these, you'd have to invest $13,000 to buy, to get it at 2604. You would then need spot to go up to 30. You would hope then your local coin shop would want this inventory and buy it from you at spot and pay you 30. And then you would, again, make $2,000. But you'd have to fork over $13,000 to do that. So again, it's very tough. It's a volume game with bullion. But as far as off the premium, you got to look out for that stuff. So that's a great deal if you have $13,000 to unload onto basically a monster box of silver, of generics. Can you make money with gold? Probably not. Gold is just really a parking spot, I believe, to place your money. Premiums are super low. Spot is at all-time highs. This, I'm still getting used to seeing 2,100 something, for a regular generic. I shouldn't say generic because it is a maple leaf, but like $2,100 is what I paid for like an ultra high relief 2007 special US minted coin. That was a 1 ounce, and it was graded, PR70 decam in a gold leaf PCGS holder. Like that's something I would invest $2,000 in, and then I think I flipped it for like $2,800. But to buy just like a regular generic, and guys, it happens all the time. The last time I was in my coin shop, guy shows up. He's brought his kid with him. He's like, I want a 1 ounce. He's like, I got. What did he say? He's like, I have $2,300. I want to buy 1 ounce of gold. So they sold him 1 ounce. He's like, I want a 1 ounce gold eagle, and then whatever other what other eagles I can get, not gold but silver eagles, for the remaining balance. So he basically came in. I think it was a $2,200 or $2,300, and then the coin shop at the time sold him one for, I think it was $2,100, and then the other 200 he put towards American Silver Eagles. And that's typically how people will buy. Like they'll do it on a regular basis. They'll go into a coin shop and invest. Are they going to buy something like this from you? No. Like unless you have a really great reputation, why would you want to buy a 1 ounce piece of gold, sell it on eBay, be all nervous when you ship it to someone and you're not going to make a huge profit? So let's say I got this today. I bought one for $21.47 and I were to sell it, like, let's see, what does it sell for on eBay? Let's see. Can you even make money with a 2023 Canadian? Let's do this right now. Let's do a search here. 2023 Canada 1 ounce gold. Oops. No, I mean 2182 is what Apmex is charging, so you won't win this game. So we'll go to lowest price, and I don't think any other reseller like really tries to do this either. Like they would just be stupid to compete with them. These are all the fakey ones. Hold on, let's go to a real. Sometimes it like brings up the 1/10 ounce, which is super annoying. All right, so here's all your players. BGASC, something Bullion LLC, that's a new one. Bullion Exchanges, we've got Liberty, Apmex. See how they all kind of like beat each other up? And sometimes when you click on the price, especially when gold's trading live, like it's not the actual price. So at 21.7, it's actual price today, but like you got by 10, you get $4 off. These margins on these are so super thin. You'll never win. You'll literally have to undercut them because the buyer is like, okay, dude, who are you? And you'll also be super nervous when shipping it. But let's see what's actually sold for a 1 ounce gold coin. So let's see, ended recently. This is the 1/10. All right, someone bought two. A lot of two here. Liberty just sold one 2 days ago. Someone bought two. Here's another one. Okay, this is like a regular reseller. So someone bought this from this guy for $2,300. Why? That's really weird. Like, why would you pay extra from some like random person? Let's look deeper into this listing. Yeah, like no way would I ever do that. This could totally be fake. Like after I watched that one video from the other YouTuber where the gold maple leaf was fake, I would never buy unless it was like from a sub, a reputable seller. So 22.24. So again, the point of the matter is you can't make money. Like don't buy this to resell. If you want to buy it to store wealth and that you think that's real money, fantastic. But as a reseller, you're gonna get smoked. Like don't do that. So as resellers, we have to look at other items. I like to keep my items also very affordable for buyers. It seems to move a little bit quicker. So like this right here is a classic example. 2023 1 ounce Mexican Libertad. That's a good price for Libertad because I recently picked up a older Libertad from my local coin shop for 36, which I thought was a great deal. I ended up selling both of those for a profit, which I will show you guys. And again, what makes my channel a little different is I do resell coins. It's not hypothetical. It's not the sky is falling. It's like, dude, no, it's real life. Like I bought this coin. This is how I sell it. And this is what I sold it for. And this is the profit I made. So anyways, here's a recent sale. So this one was interesting. So this guy bought it for $47. So it was $50.59. And then I ended up making $6.60 on this particular coin. Now I'm not going to zoom in. Well, maybe I can do that. Hopefully it won't show the guy's info. No, it won't. So these are the photos I took of the coin. Again, I picked this up in my local coin shop for $36. I thought it was a smoking deal because silver was $25. I'm like, wow, that's it. I didn't say anything, but I'm like, he had like I think they recently bought like a few rolls. So out of the 2 or 3 rolls, I picked out the 2 nicest ones that I thought I could resell that were basically spot free, problem free, would photo very nicely. It is a very, very beautiful design. And I stored it in a little, 2x2, nothing fancy. I don't know. Maybe people buy these. Maybe you guys buy these because of the boobies. I mean, obviously that's as older guys, that's what we stare at on this coin. But whatever. This particular this one I made $6 on. Again, is that a huge profit? I guess. I mean, considering I put $36 into it, and then it sold pretty fast. So with under 30 days. So could you reproduce this? So if, let's say you bought 100 of these, and you made $6.60 times 100. That's $660. You do that every week. That'd be great. So you'd have to sell, 400 of these a month, and with the profit, that's pretty decent on one SKU. That's $2,600 on one SKU. If you did this, 100 times, 400 times a month, that's a salary of like $31,680. Okay, what can you make for $31,680? Well, I think you can work at McDonald's now. I think you could work at Amazon's warehouse shuffling boxes. You'd have to get up every morning. You'd have to drive your car to the work facility. They don't provide a car. You'd have to pay for fuel, pay for insurance, so on and so forth. So this kind of stuff is cool. Can you find 100 of these at that price? Would you want to even list 100 of these a week? No, that's a lot. And I like to just basically specialize on unique, I wouldn't say unique, but just really good deals. So if it's a good deal for me, the reseller, and if it's a good deal for the end buyer and they're getting a flawless coin, everybody's happy. Like that's what it's all about. So part of my mission, besides feeding my own love of numismatics and bullion, is sharing the hobby with others. And if I get rewarded a little bit for sharing the hobby with others and they have a coin, they're happy, I'm happy sharing it. I got to have the coin in my possession. I got to enjoy it, but I also got to share it. So is that kind of weird, guys? Is that different? I don't know. And then I get a little profit at the end of it. Fantastic. Like, to me, that's a win-win situation. So, but anyways, getting back to the price. So for $34.05 for 2023. Now, I don't think they have mintages on this yet. Do limited availability. There's a limit of 300 per customer. So there aren't a ton of these. I don't know if they haven't like posted the mintages, but a lot of times like they only make like 1 million of these or 1.5 million, and that's it. So we don't know yet if the 2023 is going to be super, super premium. I mean, they were getting $42 at one point for it. But if you got, this is any quantity to pricing, so that's really good. So for $34.05, so you'd have to buy at least $200 worth to get free shipping. I don't get charged tax. Can you make money on a 2023 Mexico Silver Libertad? And again, picking it up for $34. Here we go, right away. Someone's selling it for $42 with free shipping. So I don't think you'd make a lot of profit. You made me like $3 or $4. But let's see who's selling it the cheapest. There's a fake toned one. This is again where it gets super annoying. So it'll show like the fractional stuff. So you basically be competing with Liberty. Here's someone else like randomly posting it. Here's another guy that bought a bunch. He's already sold 520 at $37.95. So regardless, it's a great price. $34.05. It's $3 off like the cheapest on eBay, right? So I think it's a great price for stacking. Is it a great price for reselling? Maybe, if you're willing to sit on it, wait for premiums to go up. So wait for Liberty coin to run out of them. Wait for these other resellers to run out of them. But until it reaches like $42, $41 without free shipping, you probably be better just like sitting on it. And look, Apmex themselves, direct through eBay, is charging $40. Very tricky, right? Go to their website, go to the eBay website, it's $40. Go directly on their website when they're having a sale, $34.05. $6 spread. For why? I don't know. because there's probably someone separate that works at the eBay department than someone that works at the directly on their website. So hopefully, guys, this helps you out. These are just some few examples of some things you can flip. A lot of times, too, it's great for a collector or someone that wants to put money in bullion. Get it while the stuff is on sale. Get it while it's cheap. The Libertads are a little different play. I tend to buy them and hold, and then wait for the big resellers like Apmex and stuff to run out. So, like, if you bought, let's say you bought 100 of these, and Apmex is sold out, Liberty sold, everyone's sold out. That means there was a very nice demand for it, and you got 100 of these for 34 a piece. You could sell it all day long for 45 on eBay, but you have to wait for everyone else to run out of it. So we're talking maybe a year and a half, depending on how popular it is, and then you possibly could get 45. But right now that's a gamble because Mexico might have decided to make 2 million of these or 3 million of these. But typically their mintages are very low. The big boys like Apmex and stuff will run out. You got to wait for them to run out, and then you can list yours on eBay. Or you can list yours on eBay, but you'll actually take individual pictures. So like someone like this dude, is he taking, nope, he's got more than 10. I hate these type of listings. I mean, it's bullion, right? But I like to cater more towards someone who's collecting. So is this guy taking an actual photo? Nope, it's just a generic photo. So who's the very first one? This guy right here. He's got a real photo of what you're actually going to get. And he put it in a $1 airtight. So, but he's asking $35 plus $5 shipping. It maybe costing $3 and something cents to ship it. So probably not a good deal. He, even if he got these for $34 from Apmex, he's not making any money. So again, this probably wouldn't be great to invest in right now, but later on, as I said, as people run out, or if someone's looking for a very nice choice coin, you could be the person that lists them individually from a numismatic standpoint. So anyways, guys, as always, I appreciate you guys watching my channel. Hopefully you'll learn something as you watch my other videos. I'm trying to focus more on the reseller part, but also sharing with collectors and stackers when there's good deals. And right now, that is a pretty good deal for Libertads. That's a pretty good deal for the Canadian silver 1 ounce random BU 1958-1967. Those are pretty decent for that numismatic slash stackable silver. So as always, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.